Hello and welcome to part 12 of answering every question in my functional skills maths book in order for its last proofread before it goes out ready to be printed. So hopefully I'm going to finish the last 10 topics today. So hold here and we'll see if that happens. Why hasn't this started streaming? Okay. Right, 1 second. Let's see what is going on. Oh, no, it has started streaming. Okay, great. Wonderful. Okay, so let me get started. So here we go. We have got, let me get up topic 60. So topic 60 today is... 1 second, let's just quit that and quit that and quit that. Okay, fine. So here we go. Topic 60 is identify the mode from a collection of data. Okay, so the mode is the most common. So here we go. This is a nice one to start with. Consider the following list of numbers. Can you identify the mode of this list? So it looks like there are more 4s than everything else there, so I'm going to say 4 is the mode. Okay. Next one, we've got in a video game, the scores obtained by different players are 23, 45, 12, 45, 34, 45, and 56. What is the mode of these scores? I don't like the fact that the 56 is on a different line. I'm just going to quickly edit that out. Here we go. So where are we? Here we go. Right. So just make that a little bit wider. There we go. Perfect. Right. Okay. Which one is it? There's 1, 4, 2, 3 45s. Okay, 45 is the mode. Okay. Question 3. During a survey, people were asked to state their favourite colour from the choices red, blue. That doesn't make sense either. During a survey, people were asked to state their favourite colour. Colour. The results were here we go. The results were red, blue, green, blue. Okay. Here we go. So what is the mode of this data? There's blue, blue. There's 2 blue and there's 2 red. Okay, so it's bimodal. So the mode is red and blue, and we call that bimodal. Okay. In a lift, the following floors are visited: -1, 5, 14, -1, 0, 0, 0, 5, 10, -1, 3. Okay, so the mode is going to be between -1 and 0, which makes sense, the ground floor and the basement. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 -1s, 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 zeros, so it is bimodal again. So there's 2 modes, and the mode is -1 and 0, and we'll just make a comment to say that's bimodal. Okay, right. A class of children are asked their favourite food. 5 children said fish fingers, 3 said apples, 8 said chicken nuggets, and 11 said chocolate. What was the modal response for the group? Okay, so the most people said chocolate, so chocolate will be the answer for that. Not chocolate, just chocolate. Okay, right. Question 6, we've got What is the mode from the following group of numbers? We've got 0.3, 0.5, 0.3, 0.5, 0.1, 0.2, 0.8. So I can see that there's two 0.3s and two 0.5s. So the answer is 0.3 and 0.5. And again, it's bimodal. Okay. Right, that's questions 1 to 6 done. So let's mark these. Okay, and then we can move on. Here we go. Right, so question 1 is 4, 45, red and blue, bimodal. Oh, they've just said 0. 1 second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, it's definitely 0 and -1, but I think we've got a few too many bimodals answers here. It makes it seem like it's the most common thing that happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this 1 here, and then 0 is the mode. Okay, here we go. Right, and then I can edit this out, so that's just 0, and so it's just 0, and now that's correct. Right, question 5 is chocolate. Excellent. And question 6 is 0.3 and 0.5. Wonderful. Right, let's move on to the second round of questions on the mode. Okay, so here we go. What is the modal shoe size from the frequency table? So that's going to be the shoe size with the highest frequency. So it is 7. It's quite a big box for that question there. But why would it be useful to know the modal shoe size? It tells you which size will sell the most. Okay. Which animal is the mode? Okay, here's a chart of a favourite animal here, and I can see that the favourite animal is this one because the bar is the highest bar, so it's fish. What does being the mode tell us about that animal? It tells us it is the most liked Okay, there we go. It's the most liked animal that's in the graph. Okay, right. Let's find out what this is. So here we go. Now we can get these marked. So we have got 7. Yeah. If you're a shoe shop stocking shoes, you'd want to know which size to stock most of. Yeah. Tells you which size will sell the most. That's the same kind of vibe. Fish. That most people liked fish the best. Yeah, there we go. Right, now we've got the scenario questions. I think these are going to be pretty similar to the practice questions, really, because they were all kind of in scenarios anyway. In a classroom, the number of pets owned by each student is as follows. I feel like all those numbers should be on the same line. So let's make that happen. Okay, in fact, and let me just quickly do that for every. Oh no. How am I going to go about doing this? How do I get this on here? And then text. Right, I don't want this to be numbered. So let's just. There we go. But that. I do think I need to actually pull that in. And then we'll go like this. Sorry. I do this now. Oh, I need to do it for this one as well. That one's fine. Why did that one look weird but that doesn't? It's because it's the one bit below the one. Alright, sorry. I've got really distracted here. That doesn't look right either. Maybe it just looks better on the two lines. Right. Sorry. None. Maybe I need to just put it there. Maybe that's the solution. Okay, I think that looks the least weird. In a classroom, a survey is done. By each student. I think this is actually the best solution here. Now it doesn't look weird. Okay, right, so here we go. Right, that one's fine, that one's fine. The rest of those all look lovely. Okay, so let's go back to the questions and get these marked, answered. So in a classroom, the number of pets is 1, 2, 0, 2, 1. Okay, I can see that there is 1, 2, 3 ones there, so that will be the mode for this data. Question 2. A survey was conducted among a group of friends, asking them to share their favourite pizza toppings. The results were as follows: pepperoni, cheese, mushroom, pepperoni, olives, mushrooms. Okay, so there was 1, 2 pepperoni, and there was 2 mushrooms. So it's bimodal this time. So we'll say mushroom and pepperoni. Pepperoni. Okay, and we'll just say that was bimodal. Okay, right. Question 3. We've got here a teacher recorded the number of siblings each student has. The data is as follows: 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 1, 0, 0. Determine the mode of the number of siblings among the students. So we had 1, 2 people with 2, 3 people with none, and 3 people with 1. Okay, so it's bimodal again. So 1 and 0, and that's bimodal. Okay, right. Question 4. A nutritionist recorded the number of litres of water each person drank in a day. The data is as follows: 1.5, 2, 1.5, 1.8, 2, 1.5, 2.5, 2. Determine the mode of the amount of water consumed. Okay, so it was going to be, we've got 1, 2, 3 2s, and we've got 1, 2, 3 1.5s. Okay, none of the others reappear, so it's bimodal again. So we've got 2 and 1.5. Okay, so bimodal. Okay, right. A delivery company recorded the weights in kilograms of parcels delivered in one afternoon. Okay, and here we've got the results here. We've got 3.2, 3.5, 3.2, 4, 3.5, 3.2 and 4.5. Find the mode of the parcel weights. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 3.2s, 1, 2 2.5s, and then 1 4 and 1 4.5. So the mode for this one is 3.2. Okay, and here we go. Question 6. A class took a science test and the teacher recorded each student's score as a percentage. The results were 72%, 85%, 90%, 85%, 72%, 88%, 90%, 76%. What is the mode of the test scores? Okay, so we've got 1, 2 72s, 1, 2 85s, 1, 2 90s, and then a 76. Okay, fine. So that means there's actually 3 modes this time. Okay, as long as there are numbers that appear more than others, there is a mode. If they were all exactly the same, we'd say there was no mode, but there still is a mode. So it's going to be 72. Okay, it's going to be 85, and it's going to be 90. And I guess we'd call this trimodal. Trimode A, trimodal. Okay, right, so let's get these 6 questions marked. Okay, so here we go. We've got 1, 2/3. Oh no, that's for 60. Ah, here we go. That was lucky. That was for the median. So 1, mushroom and pepperoni. Mushroom and 0 and 1, yep. 2 and 1.5. 3.2. And, 1 second, they've just said it's bimodal again, 72 and 85%. But I've said that we've got 90% in there. 1, 2, 85s. 1, 2, 72s. Yeah, it's definitely 2 90s. Right. Let's go to here, and let's just get rid of this one here. Let's get rid of this 90. I think that's the easiest. Okay, there we go. Get rid of the 90. Here we are. Right. That is that problem solved. Okay, right. Next round of questions. We've got question 7. So it says a bookstore keeps track. Let me make this large. Okay, a bookstore keeps track of the number of books sold per day. The results are shown in the table. What is the mode number of books sold per day? Okay, so what is the mode number of books sold per day? Oh, right. So then this is an interesting one. I put this one in here to be tricky, because when you've got information from a table, you've really got to be careful of what you're being asked, because there's 2 answers that you could come up with for this. So the modal day, okay, is Tuesday, because that's the day that most of the books are sold on. But this isn't the question. The question is, what is the modal number of books sold per day? And so that would be 10, because 10 books are sold on Monday and 10 books are sold on Wednesday. So it's the most common event that happens when we're talking about book sales is that they sell 10 books. Okay, So that's the answer for this one. Now let's have a look at question 8. Question 8 says, if the book sold is directly linked to how many shoppers came each day, what is the mode day for shopping in the bookstore? Okay, so that is the other type of mode question. So this one is going to be Tuesday, okay, because that is the day that had the most book sales. So we'll assume that was the day with the most visitors. Right, question 9. Students were asked to the nearest hour, how many hours did they study for an exam? The table shows the results. What is the modal interval for hours studied? So the modal interval for hours studied is 6 to 10 hours. Okay. And then here we go. How many more people studied between 0 and 5 hours compared to 21 to 25 hours? Well, 0 and 5 hours was 10 people, and 21 to 25 hours was 7 people. So we will do 10 take away 7, and that will equal 3 more people. Okay. Those numbers are the same, but it doesn't actually matter because the questions are completely different. So I was just temporarily wondering if that was a concern, but I don't think it is. Okay, so here we go. So we've got here 10 books, yeah. Tuesday, yeah. 6 to 10 hours, yeah. And 3 more people. Okay, great. Right, topic 61. Identify the median from this data. So to find the median, we put them in order and find the middle number. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, there's 2 numbers in the middle this time, 5 and 7. So we don't report 2 medians. What we actually do is we find the middle of the middle numbers. So we're going to do 5 add 7 divided by 2. So 5 add 7 is 12. 12 over 2 will be 6. Okay, here we go. What is the median of these numbers here? So again, we have to put them in order. So we've got 2.3, 3.9, 4.5, 4.7, 5.6, 8.9, 19.7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 this time. So we actually do have a middle number, and it's this one here, because we've got 3 numbers this side and 3 numbers this side. So therefore 4.7 is the median. Right, here we go, question 3. What is the median of 10, 10, 10, 19, 20, 15, 30, 87? Okay, so we've got, they're almost in order actually. We've got 10, 10, 10, 15, 19, 20, 30, 87. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 2 numbers in the middle this time. Here we go. B's are both in the middle because we've got 3 either side. And then we just add these together and divide by 2. So 15 add 19 divided by 2, 34 over 2, 7. There we go, so we've got a median of 7. There's only 3 questions there, so I'm going to do these ones as well. And then we can mark them all together. Okay, so what is the median from the frequency table? Oh, what is the median frequency from the table? Okay, so that's interesting. So we've got to actually put these frequencies in order. So because it's asking the median frequency, 3, 4, 8, 15, 19. So the median frequency is 8. Okay. Is it possible to have a median colour? No, colours cannot be organised in size order. Or you could say, if you want to be fancy, just for quantitative data. Okay. Oh, or maybe we could continuous data even is what we'd probably say actually. Continuous data like refers to things like measurements and stuff. Okay, right. So, 6 students were asked to the nearest hour how many hours did they study for an exam. The table shows the results. What interval is the median number of hours studied? Right, okay, so this time they are in order. So, because if we put all of these students in a line of the person that studied the least to the person that studied the most, they would be in this order. So we'd have these 2 people would be at one end, and these 6 people would be at another. So what I need to do is I need to find the middle person. So we've got 2, 5. I'm just going to actually write here. So this is person 0. This is person 0 to 2. This is person 3, 4, and 5. This is person 6, 7, 8, 9. This is person 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this is person 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is person 15 to 20. Right, so we've got 20 people here. So we're looking for the median, which should be, to find the median person, what we do is you do the number of people, add 1, and divide it by 2. And that will give you the median position. So 21 divided by 2 equals 10.5. So that we're looking for the 10.5th person. So they are going to be in this interval here. So the answer would be, within which interval did they study? So they studied for 16 to 20 hours. Okay, I'll be back in a second. So, in what interval does the 4th person exist when the students are placed in order of least hours studied to most hours studied? Okay, so the 4th person is in this section here, so because this is the 3rd to the 5th person here. Sorry, this section here. So that's going to be 6 to 10. Okay, right, and I think that concludes those questions. So let's get that section marked. Okay, so here we go. Yes, it does. There's only 7 questions. So first one. Oh, it says 6.5. It's definitely not 6.5, is it? 5 add... No. One second. Oh, 1 second. It is 6.5. I wrote 5 down there and I should have wrote 6. So that would make this 13, which would make that 6.5. Okay, right. That's good that we checked that out. Okay, but nice that agrees. 4.7, yeah, we agree here. And then we've got 17. My gosh, I wrote 7. Okay, right, there we go. Right, here we've got Question 4 is 8. Yeah. Question 5 is no, there is no size order to colours. Yeah, fine. Colours do not have a size order. Perfect. This one here, we have got 16 to 20. Wonderful. And here 6 to 10. Okay, great. Right, scenario questions for topic 61. Here we go. So in a classroom, the number of students... Okay, I think we've got to reorder that. Let me just borrow this line there. I like that. Here we go. Oh. In a classroom, oh, that doesn't even make sense. In a classroom, a survey is completed on the number of pets owned by each student. The number... The results were as follows. Okay, and then while we're there, let's quickly fix that here. So, in a classroom, a survey is completed. A survey was completed on the number of pets owned by each student. The results were as follow. Okay, let's double check that again. Yeah, it should be was as well. In a classroom, a survey was completed on the number of pets owned by each student. Okay, the results were as follows. Perfect. Right, here we go. Right, so we've got to find the median, so we've got to put them in size order. So we've got 1, 1, 1. Oh, we've got 2 zeros. Then we've got 2 2s. And then we've got a 3. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things here. So there's going to be 2 things in the middle. So that's 3 either side. So they're both 1. So that's nice. So the median is 1 for this one. Okay. A survey is conducted among a group of friends asking them what fraction of a 14-inch pizza they'd like to eat. Okay, right, again, that's not nicely edited. What fraction of a 14-inch pizza they'd like to eat? Okay, so here we go. The results were as follows. Okay, so we have a half, a quarter, a third, 3 quarters, 3 quarters, 2/3, 5/6. So I've got to put these in size order. Okay, so a quarter is the smallest out of that. Then we've got a third. Okay, and then, so we've got a quarter, a third. A half will be the next smallest because that's the only one that's still less than a half. Okay, and then we've got, then it will be 2/3 because that's 0.66. Okay, and then I'm pretty confident 5/6 is something like 0.8 something, but what we can do is if we're in doubt, we can just get our calculator out to check this. So 1 second, let's do 5/6, 5 divided by 6. Yeah, 0.83. So 3 quarters is 0.75. And so then we have the 5/6 at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's lucky. Otherwise, we'd have had to do some adding of fractions there. But the answer to this one is 2/3. Okay. We've got this We've got this problem here again. Right. A teacher recorded the number of students. Okay. A teacher recorded the number of students, the number of siblings each student in her class had. There we go. The data. Determine the median number of siblings among the students. Okay, so let's do this. Right, so let's put these in order. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's them done. Then we've got 2 1s. Okay, and then we've got 2 2s. Okay, so right, let's, how many numbers are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 2 things in the middle. And I can see that that is here because we've got 3 things either side. So 0 add 1 divided by 2 equals 1 over 2 equals 0.5. Okay, right. Let's look at question 4. A bookstore keeps track of the number of books sold per day. What is the median? The results are shown in the table. What is the median number of books sold per day? So we can put these in order. 1, 8, 10, 10, 15. Okay, so the median will be 10. Was that the same as the last question? Or 1 second. So nope. It was the same table as this question, but these were questions on the mode, so that's fine. So that's absolutely allowed with this, so that's no worries at all. Is it possible to have a median day of the week? No. Days of the week cannot be ordered by size. Okay, right, so question 6. We've got here, students were asked to the nearest hour, how many hours did they study for an exam? The table shows the results. Within what interval is the median number of hours studied? Okay, so here is person 1 to 3. Okay, this is person 4 to 29. No, 4 to 28. Sorry, we added the thing onto this one. This is person 29 to 35. This is person 36 to this one's 36 to 35 at 10, 45. This one is person 46 to 50. Okay, now the median we do 50 because there's 50 people altogether. 50 add 1 divided by 2, so that's going to be 50.5. Oh no, it's going to be 51 even divided by 2, which will be 25.5. Okay, 25.5. So we're looking at the 25th person. Well, they fall comfortably within this group, so it's 6 to 10 hours. Okay. In what interval does the 40th person exist when the students are placed in order of least hours studied to most hours studied? So they will be in this group, in the 16 to 20 group. Okay. Right, let's mark these. Okay, so here we go. We have got the median is 1, yeah. The median is 2/3, yeah. The median is 0.5. Okay, we have 10 books. We have no, because there is no size order days of the week. Excellent. And then we have 6 to 10 hours. Yep. And then we've got 16 to 20. Excellent. Okay, right. Question 62. Find the mean of these numbers here. Okay, so the mean is when we add everything up and divide it by the number of things. So I can do 4, add 7, add 12, add 15, add 20, all divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all divided by 5. Okay, so let's do this first. So we've got 4, add 7, add 12, add 15, add 20. Yeah, 5 things there. Divide that by 5. There we go. 58 over 5 equals 11.6. Okay, question 2. Calculate the mean of these numbers here. So again, we've got 8, add 10, add 13, add 15, add 17, all divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Right, so 8, add 10, add 13, add 15, add 17, equals 46. Divide that by 5. So 46 divided by 5, 9.2. Okay, right, next one. Determine the mean of these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 this time. So we'll do 62 plus 65 plus 60. Right. That makes sense. 64 is in the middle of all of those, so that's right. Okay. Question 4. What is the mean of the numbers 5.99 and oh, here we go. 5.09. Okay, and question 5. Calculate the mean of the numbers 82, 90, 85, 92, 88, 90, 79, 84, and 94. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Okay, right, so. Was there any instructions for rounding here? There wasn't. I think I should add a rounding instruction there. Here you go. That is a different size to what it was. There we go. Right. Range, height, 143. Right, one second. I need to get a proper one of these. Where's one more where it clearly says more information? Sorry about this. No, that's not right. Oh dear. Okay, I think that's fine. No, that's a very different size, isn't it? Oh no, the fonts are different. That's going to bug me. I'm really sorry about this. It's really wasting time. Is that the problem? There we go. That was the solution. Okay, fine, we're done. Okay, fine. Sorry, let me just get back to this. Oh gosh, I'm really... Okay, right. Okay, so we've done... Oh, well, we've done all these now, so we can get them marked. Right, so here we go. Let's have these marked. Okay. Okay, so 11.6, 9.2. Never one second. Oh, this one's wrong. Oh no. Okay, right. So they've got 12.6. I've got 9.2. Right. Let's have a recheck of this. So we've got 8. Add 10. Add 13. add 15, add 15. Oh, I'm wrong. Well, that's convenient. If I divide this by 5, 12.6, great. And that agrees with the mark scheme. Wonderful. Question 3. What is the mean of the numbers? Here we go. And we've got 64. Yep. That one agrees here. 5.09 and 8.43. Okay, right. Let's have a look at these next ones here. So, here we go. So the mean of 4 numbers is 10. If a 5th number is added, the mean becomes 12. What is the value of the 5th number? So if there's 4 numbers with a mean of 10, that means they have a total of 40. 5 numbers with a mean of 6 have a total of, with a mean of 12, have a total of 60. 60 take away 40 equals 20. So the 5th value must have been 20. Okay. If the mean of 3 numbers is 6, that means that they have a total of 18. One second, I need to read these questions. So the mean of 3 numbers is 6. If a 4th number is added and the mean becomes 9, what is the value of the 4th number? So the total of the 3 numbers is 18. The total of the 4 numbers is 9 times 4, which is 36. 36 take away 18 equals 18. Right, question 8. The mean of 5 numbers is 11. If a 6th number is added and the mean becomes 13, what is the value of the 6th number? So if there is 5 numbers with a mean of 11, they must add up to make 55. If there's 6 numbers with a mean of 13, they must add up to make 6 times 13. So here we go. So they must add up to make 78, and then we just do 78 take away 55. So that means the additional number must have been 23. Question 9. Right. The mean of 2 numbers is 9. If a 3rd number is added and the mean becomes 11, what is the value of the 3rd number? Well, if 2 numbers have a mean of 9, that means they have a total of 18. If 3 numbers have a mean of 11, that means they have a total of 33. So we have to do the new total, take away the old total, and that will give us the value of the extra number. So 33, take away 18. Here we go, that's 15. Okay, so the 3rd number must have been 15. Question 10. If the mean of 6 numbers is 20, if a 7th number is added and the mean becomes 25, what is the value of the 7th number? So again, if the mean of the first 6 numbers is 20, 6 times 20 is 120. Okay, if we've got the mean of 7 numbers, okay, is 25. So let's just do 25 times 7. 25 times 7 equals 175. Okay, so 175 take away 120 equals 55. There we go. So that is the solution to that. Okay, and let's get these ones marked. Okay, so here we go. Right, so we've got 20, 18, 23, 15, and 55. Okay, wonderful. Right, now on to the scenario questions for these ones. So here we go. We've got here. Hazel recorded the number of hours she spent studying for 5 exams. 4, 6, 5, 7, and 8. Let's enlarge that. Okay, so here we go. We've got this here. So, right, we just need to find the mean of those. So let me do 4, that's 6, 5. I'm going to be lazy. 4, add 6, add 5, add 7, add 8. So that equals 30. And then it's 5 exams, so 30 divided by 5. Okay, so her mean was 6. Okay, a soccer team. Right, 1 second. So here we go. We've changed that. That's good. And let's change this to a football team. Okay, so there we go. A soccer team scored 2-3, 3-2, 4-1 and 5 goals in the last 5 matches. So we do 3, add 2, add 4, add 1, add 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to divide that by 5. Okay, so here we go. Well, 2 add 3 is 5, add 4 is 9, add 1 is 10, add 5 is 15, divided by 5 equals 3 goals. Okay. Next we've got here, James recorded the distances he ran in 5 consecutive days. 3, 4, 5, 2 and 6. What is the mean distance he ran per day? Okay, so 3, add 4, add 5, add 2, add 6. So 3 add 2 is 5, add 5 is 10. So then add 4 is 14, add 6 is 20. So this equals 20 over 5, which will be 4 km. Okay, right. Here we go, we've got large numbers this time. So let's just add these together. So we've got 20, add 15, add 25, add 18, add 22. Okay, that equals 100 divided by 5 will be £20. Okay, and then lastly we've got question 5, and it says Sophie's score in 5 math quizzes. Oh, maths. In 5 maths quizzes. In 5 maths quizzes were 80, 85, 90, 92 and 95. What is the mean score she received in the quizzes? Okay, so let's just add these together. 80, add 85, add 90, add 92. Oh, she just got gradually better amongst them, didn't she? 95. So that equals 442 divided by 5. £88.4. Okie dokie, right, so let's get those ones marked. So here we go, we've got 6 right at the bottom here. Well, let's move that up. Got 6, we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 20, and we've got 88.4. Okay, question 6. Let's get these. So here we go. The mean of the test scores of 4 students is 80. If a 5th student joins the group and the mean of all 5 students becomes 85, what was the test score of the 5th? So the total score before the new student arrives would be 4 times 80, which would be 320. The new student arrives and then we've got a mean score of 85, so we need to do 5 lots of 85. So that's 425. Okay, and then if we do 425 minus 320, that is going to be 105. Okie dokie, right. Question 7. Okay, so it says here that the height of 3 friends is 150 centimetres. And the 4th friend joins the group, and and the mean height becomes 165 centimetres, what is the height of the fourth friend? Ooh, they've really bumped up that mean, so they're going to be tall. Right, so we can do 3 times 150 equals 450, and then 4 times 165 would equal 330, 660. Okay, and then 660 take away 450. Oh my gosh, they're a giant. 210 centimeters. Okay. Right, question 8 we've got here. The mean age of a group of 5 siblings is 12 years. If a 6th sibling is discovered and the mean age becomes 14 years, what was the age of the 6th sibling? Okay, so we've got 5 times 12 means 5 siblings had a total age together of 60. And then we've got 14 times 6. So 14 times 6 is 60 add 24 is 84. Okay, so 84 take away 60, 24. So the 6th sibling would have been 24 years old. Okay, question 9. The mean weight of 2 bags of apples is 3 kilograms. If a third bag is added and the mean weight becomes 4 kilograms, what is the weight of the third bag? Okie dokie, so 2 bags, 2 times 3 is 6, so that's the total weight of the first 2 bags. 4 times 3 equals 12, so that's the weight of the 3 bags. 12 take away 6 equals 6, so 6 kg. Right, question 10. The mean temperature of a city over 6 days is 25 degrees Celsius. If on the 7th day the mean temperature becomes 23 degrees Celsius, what was the temperature on the 7th day? Okay, so 6 times 25 equals 150. Okay, 23 times 7 equals, good question, 140 plus 21. 140 plus 121, so 161. So that will be 161 take away 150, and that will be 11 degrees Celsius. Okay, so it's a lot colder. I hope that's not what's going to happen. Right, so here we go. Let's get these questions marked, and then we can move on to topic 63. Okay, so here we go. Right, so yeah, 105, 210, 24, 6 kilograms, and 11 degrees Celsius. Wonderful. Right. Okay, estimating the mean. Okay, here we go. Right, estimate the mean of the values in the frequency table. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to find the midpoints of all of these. So we get that by adding this number here to this number here and dividing it by 2. So this one will be half of 105, so that's going to be 52.5. This will be 57.5. This will be 62.5. This will be 67.5. And this will be 72.5. Okay, times by 4, well, that's going to give 210. Times by 5, I can't do that one. 57.5 times 5, 287.5. Okay, times by 10, nice. Times by 11. And then okay, so then we need to total the frequencies and total these. So 4 add 5 is 9. 19, 30, 42. And then total these numbers as well. So 870, add. These are the ones where you're just most likely to go wrong because you've got to type so much in. 287.5 plus. Okay. I think this needs that round as well. Round. Oh, let me just quickly check with the answers what I have rounded it to. Yeah, the 2 decimal places. So that's going to need a 2 decimal places rounding thing. Okay, so round answers. Here we go. Okay. Let's do the scenario ones while we're here as well. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, so midpoints again. So we've got right. I know that I've gone wrong here because 33 is out of the range of these answers. So 1 second, but that's because I added these up to get 30, but 20, but they actually equal 30. Okay, so let's do that again. Okay. Okay. Estimate the mean of the values in the frequency table. Okay, so keep going with these. So. Okay, question 5. Estimate the mean of the values in the frequency table. Okay, so we'll get the midpoints. Times them by the frequencies. Okay, and now total up the frequencies and total up the midpoint times frequencies. Okay, and lastly, question 6 for this round. Oh no, right, so I'm gonna do this in one go. 99. Oh my gosh. I'm actually going to go into scientific mode and just get all this written down in the calculator. So this is really lazy because I'm not in an exam. You'd obviously always show you working out, but I don't want to have to write down all of these numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1999 divided by 2 bracket times 401, and then plus the next bit. So that's going to be 49.99 divided by 2 times 325, and then close bracket times 325 plus 69 divided by 2 times Okay, right, so let's get these ones marked. Yeah, so 65.12, 22.27, 6, 18.5, 36.1, and 24.62. Perfect, right. Now for the scenario questions. All right. So again, it's going to be the same principle. Oh no. We're going to need to be able to use the calculator, so just do that here. Right, so 52. Oh, let's read the question first. The table shows the weights in kilograms of 50 students in a class. Use the table to estimate the mean weight of the students. Okay, so we've got 52.5. Okay, so let's, in fact, I'm going to use the scientific calculator. We're going to just do this all in one go. So here we go. We can do, oh, I've got the midpoints now. Okay, right. Question 2. A survey was conducted to determine the ages in years of people living in a neighbourhood. The results are shown in the table. Estimate the mean age of the residents. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have 25, 35, 45, 55 and 65. Okay, and then we can do the rest on the calculator. So 25 times 9 plus 5 times 10 plus 45 times 11 plus 55 times 6 plus The table displays the number of books read per month by a group of students. Estimate the number of books read in a month. So 2.5, 8, 13, 18, 23. Okay. One second. That's interesting. So be back soon. The only thing that can be seen is that. Okay, right, let's continue. Question 4. A farmer recorded the milk yield in litres of his cows. The data is represented in the table. Estimate the mean milk yield per cow. Okay, so 12.5. Oh no. Hmm. 30, 60, 80. A A survey was conducted to find out the travel time in minutes for commuters. The data is represented in the table. Estimate the mean travel time. Oh, I'm missing a full stop. Okay, so we've got the marks out of 60 obtained by a group of students in a test are shown in the table. Estimate the mean of their marks. Okay. Okay, right, so let's get these marked. Ah, yeah, that one's correct. Yep. 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 Excellent. And very good. Okay. Right. On to topic 64. Median. Compare two data sets using the median and range. Okay, so here we go. This is always a funny topic. It's basically saying which one's got the higher median, which one's got the higher range. So set A has a median of 22 and a range of 23. Set B has a median of 16 and a range of 23. Compare the two data sets, okay? So, what we're going to say. Set A has a higher median than set B. Both have the same range. Okay, question 2. We've got here, set A has a median of 24 and a range of 24. Set B has a median of 18 and a range of 30. Compare the medians and ranges of the two sets. Okay, so set A has a higher median, set B has a larger range. Or we could just say set A has a higher median, set B has a larger range. Okay. Set A has a median of 21 and a range of 24. Set B has a median of 28 and a range of 4. Compare the medians and ranges of the two sets. Okay, so we're going to say set B has a higher median, set A has a larger range. Okay, question 4. Set A has a median of 24 and a range of 10. Set B has a median of 18 and a range of 19. Compare the medians of the two sets. Okay, so we're going to say set A has a higher median and a smaller range than set B. Okay, question 5. Set A has a median of 18 and a range of 4. Set B has a median of 15 and a range of 7. Compare the median and ranges of the two sets. Okay, so again, set A has a higher median and a lower range. Okay, right. Let's get these marked. Here we go. It's a funny topic, this one. Yeah, set A has higher median. They both have the same range. Yeah. Set A has a higher median. Set B has a larger range. Yeah. Set B has a, oh, that's interesting, there's got that 1, 2, 3 there. Set B has a higher median and a smaller range. Set B has a higher median, yeah, same thing, just different way of saying it. Set A has a higher median, set B has a larger range. Where are we with that one? Set A has a larger... set A has a higher median. This is number 5, isn't it? No, number 4 I want. Set A has a higher median, yep. Set B has a larger range. Set A has a higher median and a smaller, yep, that's fine. Okay, and then here, set A has a higher median and a lower range than set B. Perfect. Okay, I do just need to go to this here and get rid of those extra numbers in that thing. Where are we? Okay. There. Right. Okay, question 6. The scores for set A were 12, 18, 34, 30, 28. Set B had a median score of 24 and a range of 10. Compare the medians and ranges for set A and set B. Okay, oh, we've got to work these out. Okay, so they've put them in order, which is nice. So for set A, so median for A equals 24, and range for A is difference between the highest and the smallest. So that's 16. Okay, so they've got the same median, and set A has a larger range. Both sets have same median. A has a larger range. Okay. Question 7. We've got here the scores for set A were 10, 19, 21, 24 and 29. Set B had a median score of 18 and a range of 19. Compare the medians and ranges of set A and set B. So again, let's put the results for A. M equals R equals. So the median for A is 21 because it's the middle number. The range is 19. Okay. So for B, we had a median of 18 and a range of 19. Okay, so A has a higher median. Both have the same range. Okay, right. Question 8. We've got here the scores of set A were these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's a bit harder this time. We've got to work out the median. So the median is going to be halfway between these. Set B has a median score of 18 and a range of 24. Compare the medians and ranges of set A and set B. So for A, the median is 23. The range is going to be 29. Okay, so set A has a higher median and a higher range. A has a higher median and larger range. Okay, right, let's look at question 9. Question 9 says the values of set A were -2, 0.5, 1.6, 2, 2.3 and 7.1. Set B had a median of 1.7 and a range of 9.2. Compare the medians and ranges of set A and set B. So let's get A's data first. So what's the median? What's the range? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 2. Oh, they're not even in order this time. Oh no, they are in order. They are in order. Yeah, I was got thrown off by the negatives. That's nice. So they're all in order. Here we go. We've got these two values in the middle. So the median will be 3.6 divided by 2. Okay, so that's going to be 1.8. And then the range will be 7.1. Take away 2, but -2, so that becomes positive. There we go, 9.1. Okay, so they're very close, but set A has a slightly higher median and a slightly lower range. A has higher median and smaller range. Okay, right. Question 10. The values for set A were 0.8, 2.9, 3.6, 3.7, 4.2 and 8.2. Set B had a median of 8.2 and a range of 7.7. Compare the median and ranges for set A and set B. Okay, so for A, we've got the median and we've got the range. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values here again, so there's 2 in the middle. They're already in size order, which is nice. So 3.6 add 3.7 equals this, divide that by 2. So the median is 19.85. The range is 8.2 take away the smallest, 7.4. Okay, so, set A had a much higher. 1 second, oh no, I went wrong here. Sorry about that. For the median, we've got 3.6, add 3.7. Maybe that's what I did last time. Oh no, 3.7, 7.3, and then if I divide that by 2, it's always important to check 3.65. Okay, so set B has a higher median and a larger range. Okay, there we go. So let's get these questions marked. Okay, so number 6. Oh no, here we are. Same median, smaller range. Yeah. Set B has a lower. Yeah, so set A has a higher median. They have the same range. Yeah. 8. A has higher median. A has larger range. A has higher median and larger range. Yep. Question 9. Set A has a higher median. Set B has a larger range. Yep, that's correct. And then last one, question 10. Set B has a higher median. Set B has a larger range. Wonderful. So that's all good with that. Right, now to the scenario questions. Here we go. Right. Okay, right. I was going to say they don't seem much like a scenario, but because I've used set, but set A has a median test score of 80. We've said test though, I guess. Median test score of 80 and a range of 30. Set B has a median test score of 85 and a range of 20. Compare the median and ranges of the two sets. Okay, so set B has higher median and lower range. Okay. Question 2. Set A has a median price of £25 and a range of £15. Set B has a median price of £30 and a range of £10. Compare the medians and ranges. So set B has a higher median and a lower range. Okay. Oh dear. Question 3. Set A has a median temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit and a range of 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Set B has a median temperature of 80 degrees Fahrenheit and a range of 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Compare the medians and the ranges of the two sets. Okay, so set B has a higher median and a lower range. So I'm going to write that down. Okay, question 4. Set A has a median height of 160 centimetres and a range of 30 centimetres. Set B has a median height of 165 centimetres and a range of 25 centimetres. Compare the median and ranges of the two sets. Okay, so set B has a higher median and a lower range? Okie dokie, right, so question 5. Set A has a median age of 20 years and a range of 10 years. Set B has a median age of 20 years and a range of 12 years. Compare the medians and the ranges of the two sets. So set B has a higher median again, but a larger range this time. So I'm going to write that down. A higher Okay, let's get these ones marked. Here we go. Right. Set B has higher median. Set B has a smaller range, but there's a little both that's snuck in there, so I need to get rid of that. There we go. Right, next one. Set A has a lower median. Well, I've said set B has a higher median. Yeah, that's fine. Set B has a lower range. Yep, a lower range. Question 3. Set B has a higher median. Set B has a smaller range. Yeah. Question 4. Set A has a lower median. Well, set B has a higher median. Yep. Set B has a smaller range. Yep. Nice. In question 5, set A has a lower median and a lower range. So I've said set B has a higher median and a higher range, which is saying the same thing, so that's fine as well. Let's have a look at these next round of scenario questions, and then we'll be on to topic 65. Okay, so here we go. The recorded daily rainfall in inches for a town over 6 days was 1.5, 1.7, 2, 2, 2.1 and 2.5. Town B has a median rainfall of 2.5 inches and a range of 0.5 inches. Compare the median and ranges of rainfall for set A and set B. Oh, so that needs to be changed to say town A and town B. Here we go. I think town needs a capital letter. It does say it starts sentence. Oh, maybe it should have. Yeah. It's like its name, isn't it, actually? Right, okay. Right, so are these in order? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 things, so 2 in the middle with 2 either side. So for A, we've got a median of M, R. So the M is 2. Is 2. The range is 2.5 take away 1.5 is 2 as well. So town B has a higher median and a lower range. Okay, right. Question 7. The distances in miles travelled by residents of City A were 7, 8, 10, 10, 11 and 12. City B had a median distance of 12 miles and a range of 4 miles. Compare the medians and ranges of distances travelled in City A and City B. I feel like I need to add the word by residents. In City A and City B. Here we go. So, for A, we've got their M and we've got their R. So their median is 10 and 10 in the middle, so the median is 10. The range is 12 to 7, so that's 5. Okay. So, City B has a higher median and lower range. Okay. Here we go, and then question 8. We've got the number of school books read by students at school A over the summer were 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 again, so there's 2 in the middle. Okay, right, school B had a median of 7 books read and a range of 8 books. Compare the medians and ranges of the books read by students in school A and school B. Okay, so A, we've got our median, we've got our range. So the median is going to be 5 because that's halfway between 4 and 6. And the range is going to be 10. So school B has a higher median and a lower range. Okay, right. Question 9. So it says here, the ages of winners in competition A were 12, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17. Competition B had a median winner age of 16 and a range of 4 years. Compare the medians and ranges of winner ages in competition A and competition B. Okay, so we've got A here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 in the middle, they're already in order. A's median equals 15. And their range goes from 17 to 12, so that's 5. So again, B has a higher median and a lower range. Oh, sorry, 1 second, I will be back. Oh, right, sorry. Okay, so question 10. The prices of houses sold in town A were 300,000, 350,000, 390,000, 410,000, 450,000, 500,000. Town B had a median house price of 450,000 and a range of 120,000. Compare the medians and ranges for the house prices in town A and town B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of data again. So that means these two are in the middle because we're already in size order, which is nice. So for A, they've got a median and a range we need to work out. Well, the median is the number that's halfway between these two, and I can see that that's going to be 400,000. And then the range is the difference from the largest and the smallest, that's 200,000. And so now I can make a comment on it. So town B has a higher median house price and a lower range. Okay, so town B has higher median and lower range. Okay, right, let's get these ones marked, and then I'm going to take a bit of a break, and then I will come back actually later today to do the last 5 topics. And then that'll be that done. Yay! And then, yeah, everything's going to be all good. So let me move this over here so we can get this marked. Okay, and then that'll be that. So, okay, right. Town B has a higher median and a lower range. Yep, so they've said, yep, city B has a lower median. Oh, I said city B has a higher median. 1 second. So this one has a city A has a median of 10. City B has a median of 12. So city B does have a higher median. Okay, that's good. It's all worthwhile when things like this happen. So here we go. City B has a higher. Well, I know that's wrong. I've got this here as well. So city B has a higher median and a lower range. Yeah. City A has city B has a lower range. Okay, right. Let's go back to here. Right, so that one's now been corrected. School A has a smaller median. School A has a larger range. School B has a higher median. Yep, that's the same. And a lower range. Yep, there we go. Next one, competition B has a higher median. Competition A has a larger range. Competition B has a higher median. Yep, and a lower range. Yep, we agree. And question 10. Town B has a higher median. Town B has a lower range. Town B has a higher median and a lower range. Wonderful. Right. So, the next topic. Oh, okay. This next, I actually really quite enjoy two-way tables. So, that's going to be nice for the next bit. Yeah, I'm going to take a break now for about an hour, I think. So, I'll schedule this to come back at 6:45. So, thanks very much for joining me with this, and maybe see you in an hour. Yep. Other than that, yes, I will see you all soon. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.